Good morning. It's 9:03. It's 9:03 on a Thursday. Feels like a Friday. I'm still getting into the swing of things as we have been thrown into normal life again. The holidays are over. You know, there's been a lot of Christmas let down, the New Year let down. Now it's back to everyday life. Why not start to plan your vacation for this year? What if you could go on vacation like all the time, multiple times throughout the year? This is your time to plan it. This is your time to make according plans and figure out what's going on. So we have Cruise Planners, your vacation edge here in studio. They gave away a cruise, with us, through us. I guess that was
it was last year.
It was last year. It feels like so long ago, but it wasn't even that long ago.
The winners just went on the cruise in September. So, yeah.
They just went on the cruise.
Yeah. The cruise was in September.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think we held the drawing early summer, late spring last year.
Yeah.
And then the cruise was in September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was the last time you went on a cruise?
A couple days ago.
I feel like it was. Yeah, I saw some pictures.
Yeah, we just got off on Thursday. So a week ago. It's been 7 long days since I've been on a cruise.
Are you ready to go back?
Absolutely. My
Seriously?
husband has already booked 2 more, since we got home.
When? Like this year?
Oh, for this year. Yeah,
Okay.
because he can't stand to not have a whole bunch on the books.
Of course.
We got home and the calendar looked a little empty, and he was like, oh, gotta go.
We better go on a cruise.
We better go on a couple.
Yeah. How far out can you plan your vacation? How far out can you book a cruise?
Most cruises I can book 18 months to a little over a year or 2 years out. Kind of depends on the schedules are released in batches for the cruise ships.
Okay.
So right now I can get into 2022 on some cruises. So yeah, but plenty of time to plan. So we can book a cruise next week sometimes if availability is there, or we can plan out quite a ways, which there's lots of positives to that, like budgeting and payment plans and such like that. So
Okay. How much down? Like if I'm booking a cruise in 2022, how much do I have to put down? Is it like a percentage of what the total cost is going to be, or
there's usually flat rates for a down payment, and so they start at $49 and go up to about $400 per person.
Okay.
It depends on the cruise. Sometimes there are sales, which that $49 deposit is a sale rate.
I like sales.
Yes, everybody does, and so the $49 will roll around. I get a lot of clients who are like, "This is great. I can get in for 2 people. It's $98,
Yes.
and then I can make payments on my cruise. That's maybe a year out." So a lot of my clients love that.
Okay, so you book a cruise and you get in on a sale, $49 down, and then you can just, every month, every paycheck, whatever you want to, just kind of make those payments towards it, and then you just get to live stress-free.
Correct. Yes, we offer easy payment plans. They're really flexible. So depending on how far out your cruise is and what your budget looks like, we can do a monthly payment or even a 2-week paycheck payment if you like.
Yeah.
And it makes it really convenient to spread out the payments. So you're not either looking at some big payment right at the end.
Yeah. So the word inclusive, all inclusive. The first time I ever heard that was from a cruise. I've never been on a cruise. I haven't been on one yet.
We still need to get you on one.
Yes, I'm down to take that journey for sure.
Yes.
Wherever the boat leads.
Hey.
But all inclusive. Can you explain what does that mean? The only other place I hear that is Butler's Courtyard because they say it's all inclusive. We're an all inclusive venue. There is a difference.
Yeah.
Yes.
So on a cruise, almost everything is included when you've paid your cruise fare. It includes your accommodations, so that's your cabin, like your hotel room. It also includes all of the meals that you would like. There are several places to eat on a ship. There's a regular dining room that's menu style. There's a buffet. Most of the ships have small eating venues like a taco place. Yay, tacos.
Yeah, tacos.
A hamburger place, pasta place. So almost all of that is included. There are a few specialty dining venues on certain ships that have an increased charge. There's like specialty coffees. There's a specialty steakhouse. Some of those have a surcharge, but you can skip that if you want. So all of your standard drinks are included. Lemonade, tea, coffee, water, juices. You can pay for things like soda. That's additional, but you don't have to because there's still plenty to drink with the others.
Yeah.
And then your entertainment is included. Every night there are a couple of shows in the theater. There are comedians. There's magic shows. There's singing and dancing. There's comedy. There's things like karaoke. That's all included too.
What's your song?
I don't sing at all. Nope.
Really?
Nope.
Come on.
I mean, I'll whisper in the back of church once in a while, but nope, I am not a singer. You don't want me. You don't want me singing.
Does anybody in your group or in your family have that karaoke song that gets up there and just tears it up?
So my daughter should, because she has a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
But she does not. She's kind of stage shy. She should, because she was in choir at school, so she was good. With the group, a choir group. But no, we go to karaoke and just watch and enjoy.
That's fun too.
It's entertainment value.
Fun too. Yeah. I've still been trying to nail my song. Like, I don't know what it would be. I don't know what song I'd pick.
You're fantastic. I've seen you play and sing.
Thanks, but it's music that I don't know, because karaoke's different.
It is. Karaoke is different.
Yeah, karaoke's different, and you got to like show up and show out, especially if you're on a cruise ship.
The good ones.
You got to get into it and stuff and act it out. And I'm thinking that country song where it's like, I got to take my key, and I'm like ripping the truck out and destroying it. That's what I want to do.
You should. Maybe you need to work on that.
I got to practice.
I got to find something.
So 2022, I can book my cruise today.
You can.
And then
you better be ready with an amazing song.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we have a guest as well.
Yes, I brought a friend.
And she can talk about the experience of going on a cruise. I think, have y'all been on a cruise together?
Yes.
Has she booked through you before?
Yes, a couple.
And actually, I have one booked for 2021.
Mm-hmm. Where to? What's the destination?
Where are we going?
She's going to Mexico and Belize. She doesn't know. It's so cute.
It's for my 50th birthday.
She's just excited because it's her birthday. So she didn't care where it was going. We just wanted to go on a cruise.
Yeah. So what's more important? Is it the group of people that you go with or the destination, or is it 50-50 both?
I personally like the group because you spend a lot of time with them. And when you have a fun group, it makes it a fun cruise, no matter where you go.
It's 50-50 for my clients. Sometimes it's a group that is going. And so, yes, they don't care where they're going. They just have a date they want to go, and they all want to go and have a blast. And then I have clients, though, that like, I have always wanted to go to the Bahamas. So I don't care when it is. I don't care what it looks like, but I need to get to the Bahamas. And so it's 50-50. It really is a person.
You can have a really bad experience, though, if you go with the wrong group or it's the wrong person, or let's say you just get married, like on the cruise ship, which apparently that happens and is awesome.
Yes.
But then it doesn't work out or something, and you're stuck on a boat with the person who's just like, I just made a mistake, or they left you at the altar on the ship.
Well, that would be tragic. Luckily, none of my weddings have turned out like that.
So it's 100% success rate. The wedding has happened.
With your Vacation Edge wedding planning, it's been 100%.
Yes. Whenever you went into the cruise planning business, did you realize that you were kind of a wedding planner as well?
Not initially, but it's fun. So I do like it. It's quite the special experience. It's one thing when I just plan a family's vacation, right? But when I have a bride and groom that are kind of dreaming about the future and all that, it's really cool to work with them and be a part of creating their special day.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to throw it on the FM. Here's a question from Angela, and I'm going to wait to ask your question until we get on there. I'm going to get them introduced. This is a great question, and I feel like a lot of people can benefit from it. So we're going to get that asked, and we're going to get that answered. This is KHEA. Here we go. Let's Good morning. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. It's 9:11 on a Thursday morning. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy, and we have some guests in studio. We have Karen and Stacy speaking on behalf of Your Vacation Edge with Cruise Planners. They were very nice enough and more than generous enough to give us a cruise to give away last year that they just went on the cruise, didn't they?
They did. The two winners got to go in September.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that was an interesting story because we had a winner. The roommate found out that the person won, notified the winner. The winner contacted us. Something happened. They couldn't go.
Correct.
So the roommate actually was able to go in their place.
Yeah. Yeah, they kind of gave it away to the other. Yeah.
So, we had to make sure it was like, okay, is everything on the up and up? Everything's cool. It's like, but it checked out. So it pays to have friends that listen to KHEA Radio.
Right.
And friends that notify you whenever you win a free cruise from Your Vacation Edge with Cruise Planners.
Yep.
Wow. So here's a question, and this is a very good one. This is from Angela watching on Facebook. If you are watching on Facebook, you have any questions, thoughts, or concerns, feel free to ask them. Angela says, how is booking through a travel planner different than directly with the cruise line? What is the difference? Is there a benefit? Is there what's the deal?
So primarily, my clients would probably tell you that it's a personalized service. When you call up the cruise line, you just get whoever's on the end of the 800 number. They don't know who you are. They don't know what your, wants and needs are. And especially on a repeat phone call, they don't know you again, correct?
Yeah.
So when you work with the travel agent, or when my clients work with me, I answer the phone, and like if it's Stacy that calls, "Hey Stacy, how are you? How are the kids?" She says, "I want to go on this trip," and I know what's going on with her. When she has questions, she knows who to reach out to. It's me, and I know her family. There is no extra cost to use me, so financially there's no detriment to it. I don't charge any booking fees or anything like that. So at very least, it's the same cost. A lot of times, though, I do have like group buying power, so I can get discounts or extra perks as a travel agent. So that can be a benefit. And really, I think if you asked a bunch of my clients, it would be that I'm available at all times to handle issues as they arise, because they do. I've gotten phone calls at 1:00 in the morning because I've got clients in Europe and something's wrong, and I'm up and I'm answering and I'm fixing it. And so, 1-800 whatever, not really going to do that for you.
I've called that 800 number before. I called every single one I could find, and I think you know a bit of this, but there was a point last year where I picked up my phone and called every cruise line that I could think of and asked for a free cruise. And they kept putting me to a different number, a different person, putting me off. "Oh, you need to speak to this department." "Sweet, I'll talk to them. Let's go." And they just kept, it's the wrong person. And this happened for weeks. No joke. This happened for weeks where I tried to make contact every day. Because I figured if I do it enough, maybe they'll get tired of me and someone's going to give me a cruise. And I tried multiple cruise lines. So it turns out, by a string of events that happened, y'all were able to do that for us whenever everybody else in the whole world, no joke, every other cruise line that we tried to contact was not able to make it happen. So there's a different relationship there than I didn't talk to the same person twice in the weeks that I was calling every day. With somebody different every time.
Yeah. There's still a desire for people to have that local business or local connection. And so that's what we find our clients value.
It feels personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I enjoy that because no question is too silly or too stupid. She'll answer everything.
Yep. I got a lot of stupid questions, so that's
all right.
good.
I'll roll through them.
She won't make you feel like anything is stupid.
Hey, how many cruises have you gone on?
2, 3?
2 or 3, and she's got a couple.
I've got one coming up as well.
Yep, she's got 2 coming up.
That's awesome when you get to the point when you kind of lose count. It's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Let's go.
Yep.
So what's your favorite part? I already know. I've been on a cruise ship whenever we went to go film the giveaway
got to
video.
Tour with us. Yeah.
Okay.
And I have a favorite part personally. I want to ask what your favorite part is. Is it the swimming, the entertainment, the food and drinks, the restaurants, friends?
The friends are probably the most important and the most fun. But I do enjoy the entertainment because you get all kinds of variety. Like she said, you can go karaoke, the comedians. The shows they put on are excellent shows. And I enjoy the 80s music.
Yeah.
The 80s music is a lot of fun because you get up and you're dancing and you're singing along.
Yeah, they'll do themed shows like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's fun.
Do they do trivia?
Yes.
Isn't your son, Karen?
Yes.
He's like big on it was like Harry Potter trivia.
It was Harry Potter trivia. He won again last week.
Of course he did.
I know. He's so cute.
Yeah.
He just comes back with this little trophy and is like, yeah,
Guess
I
what,
won.
guys?
Yeah.
Swinging around like a medal.
Yeah.
It happened again.
Yep.
Oops,
Yeah.
I'm a genius.
Yeah, he loves the trivia. So the trivia is fun. And they have like tons of trivia, not just Harry Potter. There'll be common knowledge. It'll be music. It'll be Friends. That's a popular one. Friends or TV shows or geography. So that happens all day, all around the ship. There's a schedule of events. And so it'll be 1 p.m. Go to this, venue, and they're having this theme trivia, and 3 o'clock, go do this one. And
so there's probably something you could do at every hour.
Yes.
There's more than one thing to do at every hour in the trip. There's a daily schedule, and it's like this long, and it is every 15 minutes sometimes of something going on, up on the pool deck, down in one of the lounges, in the theater.
Yeah. That's probably why you need to book multiple cruises, so that way you can just lounge if you would like, and then another one be like, I'm going to do something every minute of this trip that I haven't done before.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Karen, what's your favorite part of being on the ship?
Relaxing by the pool.
Yeah.
It's downtime for us at this point. You know, we've gone on a bunch of cruises. We've done the big stuff. And so for us, we are booking cruises to get out of town and to lay by the pool and just chill and have that downtime because our family life and our business life is so busy.
Right.
So that's our family's kind of current thing. Once in a while, like, so we booked spring break and we're actually going to hit it kind of hard on this one and
All right.
do big excursions in every port and stuff. So once in a while we kind of still, you know, get at it, but really for us it's the downtime. So it's laying by the pool. Also just the when we have friends on the cruise, it's like chilling out in the evening, having dinner. When we take a group, we get a big table for, you know, 8 or 10 or 12 and just visiting and being with friends at dinner time. Dinner's you know, it's an hour and a half or so long, so it's a nice set time that everyone can get together and visit, and so I love that.
That's cool.
The food is good too. So.
The food's really good.
That's my favorite part. I've never been on a cruise.
That's the last question. What's
but
your favorite part?
I have been on a cruise ship before, and I have to say it was the food because we got to eat at the buffet. And then after I was full and couldn't eat anymore, I had to keep going. But then they had like a dessert section. And I was like, I didn't even see there was another side. I missed out on all this food that I could have eaten as well. And then there was a whole other section where it was nothing but dessert.
You will never go hungry.
And then don't forget 24-hour ice cream.
Yes, and then they had the ice cream.
24-hour ice cream machine.
Yeah, and that, it doesn't matter. It's like lunchtime or not. It can be anytime. You just go get ice cream.
Yep.
All the time.
Yep. It's on the cruise. Our son's allowed unlimited ice cream. He thinks it's the best treat ever.
It
so,
is.
You know, at home he has to ask, you know, can I have a bowl of ice cream? On the ship, he knows he could just go
He doesn't even have to ask.
No asking. It's the non-rule. You know,
Okay.
he can just go get all the ice cream he wants.
Okay, and then I remember close to the ice cream machine, there was a band. I feel like they hadn't started playing, but like looking at the instruments and the setup, I was like, this is like some kind of salsa fusion,
Yes,
like
so
groove band.
It's on the pool deck, so
Yeah.
they've got a stage on the pool deck, and they do live music for portions throughout the day. And so, yes, they were setting up for the early afternoon show when we were there. So
Yes. Okay, here's a comment, and it says 24-hour pizza and room service. Is there room service on the cruise ship?
there is room service on the cruise ship.
Is there 24-hour pizza on the cruise ship?
There's 24-hour pizza on the cruise ship.
That's what's up.
It's awesome.
So I'm a big fan of Ninja Turtles, you know, still today, growing
And
up.
a pie.
Of course. So my friend actually snapped me this morning. He was watching Ninja Turtles 1. And
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's a scene. And I was like, respect. You know, like that's the best way to start your day.
Yep.
And the second would be with pizza. And now that I know that there's 24-hour pizza access on a cruise ship, this is a whole new layer of the onion.
I have to plug Carnival for it. Their pizza is amazing.
Really?
Excuse me. Yes. It's a brick oven style.
Okay.
Like legit on the back of the cruise ship. It's a thin crust. It is so good. It gets you in trouble. They've got 5 flavors. It's not just like cheese and be done. Like it's amazing pizza. So
Yeah.
It is good.
it's the perfect breakfast if you want it, but it's usually our afternoon snack before dinner.
I was going to ask what kind of pizza, because that is important. That like what kind of style, like what is it close to? Like brick oven is
It's
legit.
brick oven and thin crust, and my favorite is the Quattro Formaggio. There, I said it right.
That's
It's
the
so
one that
good.
I had. That was
It's
good.
so good.
What's on that?
4 cheeses. I don't know which ones they are, but they're really yummy.
It's more
It's 4 and they've got pepperoni and they've got regular cheese and they have a margarita and a meat something. I don't know, a combo something.
Yeah, I'm a meat person. Just throw all the meat on there.
Yes.
I like some of the veggies too.
Yeah.
What's your pizza?
I really just like pepperoni, sausage, and cheese.
Yeah, that's classic. You can't go wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't
Right.
go wrong with that. So right now it is 9:22. This is KHEAradio.com, 99.5 FM. We have Stacy here in studio. We have Karen here in studio. We're talking about cruise planners, your vacation edge, how people can learn more and maybe even book a cruise this year or as far away as 2022.
Yep.
Which is kind of crazy to think about.
A little bit. It'll
But
be here before we know it.
It will. It will. This year's going to go by quick. In your opinion, how many vacations should people take a year? Is that important for people to like relax and be able to treat themselves?
Yes, I think downtime, getaway time is really important. And like I said a few minutes ago, that's kind of where our family is. And that's why we take cruises. I mean, as many as you can. You know, I say that tongue in cheek a little bit. I mean, if you can do one, do one. You know, just get that time, get family time and get break time away from, we're all so busy.
Yeah.
If you can sneak in a couple more, happy day. More is always better.
Yeah. Do you think that if you can do more than one, is it important? Like if you have kids, I have kids. Like is it important to, hey, take them on one and then maybe do one where you don't have to watch the kids and you can just, you and either a group of friends or significant other can go.
Absolutely. That my husband and I, that's kind of how we try to divide and conquer. We try to go twice a year without the kids. And then we try to go a couple times a year with the kids. Now our kids are getting bigger. It's getting harder to take the bigger kids because they've got college and work and such. But
yes.
So we try to do a combination of both. Like the cruise we were just on for New Year's Eve, we had all 3 kids with us, and we had grandma, and we had a couple of friends. It was a blast. But so yeah, do both. I think vacation is good for mental health.
Yes. So here's a question. This is from Manish, who is the owner of Little Bella Mia and Coco
Oh,
Crepes.
hey Manish. Good morning.
Whenever we were talking about pizza and brick oven, the first place I thought of, to be honest, was Little Bella Mia. I was like, oh yeah, I love Little Bella Mia. They got the brick oven there. I always wonder, how long do you leave it in there? I would just, because I can't stop watching. Like I'm like looking over the counter, like, is that my pizza in there?
Manish has got it. He'll do it. He'll do a perfect job.
Down to a T. It's a science. So he has a question. He wants to know, kids-friendly cruise, what are the recommendations? Places to go, or maybe the cruise line?
Both of the cruise lines out of Galveston, Royal Caribbean, and Carnival have great kid options. I can kind of direct that a little bit more when I learn a little bit more about my client on how long of a cruise they want to go on or what they're looking for the kids. If it's activities on the ship, there's a couple of ships that have a bit more or a bit less that sail from Galveston. If it's more about the destination of the ports that they're going to, excuse me, like we want to take the kids to swim with dolphins, or we want to take the kids zip lining. So that directs my conversation with my clients on what the best fit is for them.
Okay, that's cool. And it's custom, and so those are questions that you said. Hey, there's no stupid questions. There's no dumb questions. Ask whatever.
And there's no like wrong desire, right? Like we want to go zip lining. Great, then I know which way to point you. Or we want to go swim with the dolphins, or really we just want to get out of town and we want to get on a ship that has a lot to do for the kids. We don't really care too much about the ports. We just want to go.
Yeah.
So those are all the things when I'm talking with clients and helping them plan their trip. That's how I can direct the conversation and give them options that'll fit best for them.
Yeah. So I know his son, he's about the same age as my son, Manish's son, about 7 years old. And if I know anything from watching Manish's social media, whenever the mom is away, Manish and his son will play.
Yes, they do.
Jumping on the bed. So I think like the zip lining, it depends, if mom is there or if mom's going to be on the boat and maybe they're going to do the excursion. I could see them both like riding a dolphin or something. Right?
Oh, how
like
cute. That'd be so fun.
I don't even know if that's possible. Like zip lining and then landing on a dolphin and just like turtle surfing and then I'm gonna catch up, all of that goes on social media. That's how that happens.
Manish, give me a call. We'll send y'all somewhere fun.
Okay, how can people get a hold of you, find you on the internet, or give you a call, text, email?
You can call or text to 281-967-8894. That's my business line, and either myself or one of my team members will answer that, and we can help you out. Our website is www.yourvacationedge.com, and you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/yourvacationedge.
You also have an Instagram.
Yeah, I don't use it a ton.
I know.
Sorry.
Because I found it.
You did.
And I
it's
followed it.
It's not very busy.
But I don't see much, and I was like, but there's some cool pictures on there.
There's a few cool pictures, and maybe I'll talk to my marketing department and tell him to zhuzh it up a little bit there.
Yeah, that's funny. It's good stuff. All right. So, Stacy, you're going on a cruise?
Yes.
And when is it? Do you know what?
It's
this year?
Yes, it's Easter weekend.
Yeah, April 9th.
Oh, that's kind of quick.
Yeah, it's in April.
All right. Is that a group cruise?
Yeah. Yeah, we've kind of got a repeat group of
that
friends.
Kind of just goes?
We've been doing a few now.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And where is it going again?
It's going to Cozumel.
Have you been there before?
Yes.
What was your favorite part? Did you get out of the boat?
Yes, we do. We get out of the off the ship, and then we go into Mr. Sancho's, which is a beach club. And you pay one fee, and then it's all you can eat.
What?
And it's a beautiful day. The beach is gorgeous. It's one of the best beaches in Cozumel, and it's just a relaxing. The palm trees are like in front of you. The sand is white. You're in your blue lounge chair. The water's gorgeous, and it's fun. There's inflatables for the kids. We take kids, so there's inflatables out in the ocean, so the kids can get out there and jump around and play, and you can snorkel out there, and they have sunken like treasures and statues out in the water. So you have stuff to go look for and look at.
And
And
there's paddle boarding too.
yep,
correct?
there's paddle boarding.
Kayaking?
That's all included. You can pay extra to do jet skis or go on a snorkel boat trip. You can pay extra for a massage. So it's just a great day for a group because there's so much to do, but you're kind of just all together. So that's our little group's favorite spot.
That's awesome. That is cool. Whenever you said like it's all you can eat,
Yes.
You had
what
it.
do they have? Is it like seafood or
Yeah,
is
it's
it
it's a full
Full
menu.
menu.
and it's serve it like so we have a guy, his name is Edgar, and he comes and he serves us. So he just runs back and forth all day bringing us whatever we ask for. He's amazing and the food's fantastic. So it's a full menu of standard. They've got some American stuff, hot dogs and hamburgers, but they've got all sorts of Mexican fish and tacos and ceviche and what
And
else
really,
do we
it is
eat?
all you can eat.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just won't stop bringing you food if you ask.
So in general, how much weight does somebody gain on a cruise?
A lot.
Yeah, I'd say 10 pounds is probably an average.
You can budget it in. I feel like before it's like I'm going on
you
a
prep.
cruise, and then when you get off the
And then
cruise,
you got to get back at it.
But you can exercise on the cruise
You
too.
can?
We just walking around the ship.
oh, they got a
itself.
track. That's
Yeah.
right.
They
Yeah.
have the track, and they have actually a full gym. And on occasion, when my husband and I are kind of really feeling the athletic thing, we'll actually go to the gym and do our workouts.
That's cool.
And you can fit that in. And so, yeah, it's good.
I got to see the gym and I got to see the track. The track was awesome. When we were up, this is at the dock. It was a Royal Caribbean cruise we gave away, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So
yeah. And we were on the Royal Caribbean ship.
Okay, so we were on that Royal Caribbean ship. We were up on the track. We were filming, doing some cool stuff and taking all the sights in, and looked over the side of the boat and just saw dolphins.
You guys were so lucky that day.
jumping
Yeah.
out
it
of
was,
the water.
It was just random. Like, we just peeked over, and all of a sudden, there was a whole
That is
pod
cool.
of dolphins.
yeah,
It was beautiful.
and we saw everything. There's an area that was like no kids allowed,
The adults only section.
and then there was
Yeah.
a gym
Yep.
that we saw, which was really cool.
Yep.
And there was people in there working out, which
Yeah.
I was applauding.
Yeah.
I was like, the ship hasn't even left yet, and there's people I feel like that are
Well, they're
trying to,
getting
like,
it in so they can have
dedication.
fun for the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Chapa, who is awesome. He's on air with us every week. Had mentioned that there was a gentleman going on a cruise, and like he would do a detox before and then like do a detox after. So there's really ways you can budget that in because
You can.
when you're on vacation, you kind of want to be on vacation. Like,
Yeah. You could split. My husband has been great. This last year, he's lost a lot of weight. And so he has really been sticking to his diet. And he gets on the cruise and splurges just a little.
Yeah.
It's still a treat, but he doesn't go crazy. And he's done fantastic. He's not gaining his 10 pounds on cruises right now because he's really hanging tight.
Yeah. It's a slippery slope for me though.
Oh, I know. Chocolate cake every night. It's fantastic. The chocolate melting cake is amazing.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you get dessert every meal even, but every night the dining room dessert is so good.
Yeah. That's
So
cool.
good. Yep.
I'm just thinking about it right now. It's 9:31. This is KHEARadio.com, 99.5 FM. If you're watching on Facebook, feel free to share this out. Ask any questions if you have them. We're going to take a quick break on the FM. We're going to keep it going on Facebook. Hey, that's a cruise planner spot.
Oh,
The
is that
music,
our commercial?
yeah, it
Awesome.
Okay.
Check them out. YourVacationEdge.com. It goes to the website. And Josh actually said you can zip line on a ship. So is there
You
zip lines
can.
on some of the ships?
So not any of the ships yet in Galveston, but soon. Royal Caribbean is bringing a new ship to Galveston in 2021. We're getting one of the new mega ships, and it has a zip line on the ship. It's up on the top story of
Yeah.
the ship, and it kind of goes across from one side to the other. It's pretty amazing. I've been on that ship out of Florida, and I've done it, and it's pretty amazing.
Wow. Are you pretty strapped in? Like
You're pretty strapped in.
I mean, if you let go.
Yeah, you're in one of those
Harness?
like when you do a rock wall or whatever.
Yeah.
You're in one of those.
Okay, I gotcha.
You're pretty strapped in.
But like, do you just go from one section to the next? Because in my head,
Yeah, you're just like traversing a canyon.
okay.
Because the back of the ship is open, and don't quote me, but it's probably 6 or 7 stories tall.
Okay.
And so you go from this corner over here, you cross the open area, and you land on the other side over here.
Gotcha. Because in my head, you were just like at the highest point, and then you just go into the pool. You're like,
That
you
would
just
be,
let go,
yeah, I could see that could be awesome, but no, it's not. The pool's at the front. So.
And as you land, like somebody throws you a drink right before you hit the water. And you go into like a floaty that has a little duck
with a
on
little
there.
holder on it. Adorable. They should hire you in the ship design business.
Yeah,
There
and
might be
everybody's
something to
chanting
that.
your name. Cardi.
There we
and I'm
go.
just like, land. That's a commercial waiting to
I
happen. for
feel
some-
like
whoever wants to make that.
that could be a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cardi. No?
I'd cheer for you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That means a lot. Man, does anybody have any other ideas? Like what is missing? I feel like they have everything already. What's something that they could add to a cruise ship that they don't currently have on there that could maybe take it to the next level? There's entertainment, food for days. Do they do movies?
Yeah. There's a big screen over the pool, and they do poolside movies.
Okay.
Sorry.
So they probably pretty much have it covered.
There's a couple of new goodies. Who knew that they were going to put a go-kart racetrack on a ship?
Okay.
But Norwegian has done that.
Wow.
Also, who knew that they were going to put a roller coaster on a ship? And Carnival has done that. So there's some pretty amazing technology and feats that they are accomplishing on these, little boats across the ocean.
A roller coaster on a cruise ship.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yep.
wow.
Would y'all ride it?
I will ride it once. I will ride it once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have to look at it first.
Me
I
too.
mean, I'm one of those. Okay, I'll do it, and then that's it. Like I'll probably be scared out of my mind, and then
Yeah.
I will never do it again. But I like to say I've done it, so I'll do it.
Did y'all go to Astroworld?
No,
No.
No.
that's I
I
hadn't
didn't
moved
live here.
Yeah,
Where were y'all living? I mean, this was like 2003, I think, or so. Whenever they shut down, where were
Yeah.
y'all at?
California.
You're in California.
I was in California.
Okay,
Yeah,
but they have
Oh.
like Disney over there.
yeah.
so y'all-
Disneyland is there.
So okay,
Yeah, done Disneyland.
but there was a roller coaster called the Texas Cyclone, and it was heralded as the oldest roller coaster or something like that in Texas, or the first. I don't know, but it was made out of wood. And I remember the first time I went on that thing, it was like tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
And I was like, this thing doesn't
It was
feel
Bunch of
steady.
toothpicks.
But
Well, the one in Kima looks like that to me.
it does a little bit. And I always
Mm-hmm.
thought, somebody told me like that is the Texas Cyclone, but I looked it up. I was like, is that the Texas Cyclone? Then I have to ride it. Because I remember being a kid and I want to see the difference
Mm-hmm.
of Gardy at, 13
10, yeah. Mm-hmm.
years old, getting freaked out at the Texas Cyclone and, 33 years old,
There
the
you go.
Texas Cyclone.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I remember. But I'm down with new roller coasters, like ones that are not made out of wood. And I'm sure, like on the cruise ship, they aren't like, we're gonna move the Texas Cyclone
Yeah, no,
to the top of the of Carnival's ship.
Yes, no. I'm certain there's some significant technology and safety features there.
Yeah.
One would hope.
Yes.
Okay, here's a question: when or will Disney be year-round in Galveston? So Disney does come to Galveston some, right?
They come to Galveston for 2-ish months out of the year, usually late November through December, maybe into the first week of January. I don't hear anything about a year-round contract with Disney. They only have 4 ships, so they're kind of spread thin. So we are blessed to have them for the 8-9 weeks we get them a year. I don't hear anything about a year-round. It would be fantastic,
Yeah,
but I don't hear anything about that yet.
I've heard that they're more expensive. And I'm guessing it's because of, hey, it's only 2 months and people are wanting to go on a Disney cruise and it's Disney. They
So
can't.
it's the last part. It's Disney.
Yeah.
It's not that they're not here that often because their product is more expensive across the board. But my clients who love it say it's completely worth paying for it. So it's the Disney experience. The level of service and the details. It's Disney. It's amazing. So, I mean, I highly recommend it if it's in your budget because you will not regret it. So
Have you been on a Disney cruise?
I've been on the Disney ship. I have not sailed it. I've toured.
Do they have like Mickey Mouse on there and stuff?
Oh, yeah. They have all the character meet and greets and it's, minus the rides. It's Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I would like to see like Vacation Mickey, like he's in like
Yeah,
a,
His swim trunks.
Yeah, swim trunks and a sailor hat. And
and just like
yeah.
maybe even can like, here's a drink.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm like, thanks, Mickey. Like I'm
Yep.
thirsty.
Yep.
You forget it's hot out there. Maybe just like handing you some
Yeah.
sunblock and stuff, and it's like, Mickey,
That's adorable.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
No, it's amazing. The kids clubs, the kids that go and they go to the kids club, the parents can't pry them out of the kids clubs because the Disney staff does such a great job entertaining the kids and making it amazing. So it's definitely a vacation
Yeah.
bucket list. It's definitely something to do.
And that one, I'm guessing, is 100% family friendly, aimed at family.
So it's 100% family friendly, but you would be surprised on how many like adult couples I have that also want to cruise Disney exclusively because of just the product, the level of service. So it's not, you don't have to bring your kids. I've got adults that go cruise Disney by themselves without kids just because they love Disney also. There's
Wow.
plenty of adult Disney fanatics out there.
Who doesn't love Mickey?
Right.
I like Mickey. I've been on a Mickey kick lately. I got a couple shirts and I'm just like looking, just like randomly like at Target. I'm like, oh, there's Mickey Mouse or Disney.
Yeah.
It's cool. Which is weird. So we have Disney Plus and they have like all these movies. But so my daughter, who is 2, she doesn't really know. I mean, she knows like, oh, it's Mickey Mouse, but they don't really, like, she knows the Disney movies, but they haven't put out, at least that I've seen, like new Mickey stuff.
Mickey.
Yeah.
You gotta
He's
go
due.
back and show her the old Mickey stuff, the classics.
Those kids, they know. Like, there's just something about it. They're like, this looks grainy.
Yeah. Is this in 840 or whatever?
Yeah.
The quality's not quite the
Yeah.
same.
My son will be like, this is old. Like how he does it with music, too. It's, it's kind of cool. Obviously you can pick up on the difference and it makes
Yeah.
me proud because
Funny.
I like music a lot too. And I'm like, good. You can hear
You
the
can hear it.
difference.
You're catching it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Aw, you're teaching them well.
So here's a comment about a bucket list saying, hey, a Disney cruise and an Alaska cruise. You can cruise all the way to Alaska.
You can. Typically, you fly to Seattle to get started. You can't. There are no ships leaving from Galveston that.
You got to go all the way around, like
Well,
South
Panama
America.
Canal, or you got to do that. Yes, so that's another thing. So we're actually taking a group this summer on Alaska. So we are leaving out of Seattle round trip. It's 7 nights.
Wow.
So yeah, Alaska is very popular. Usually after I've got clients that have done a couple of Caribbean cruises here, the Easy out of Galveston, then they start asking me about Alaska. They want to do something a little different.
It's colder. I
It's
assume.
colder. It is not bathing suits and sunshine and such for an Alaskan cruise. Alaskan cruise is an experience. It's really about kind of the science and the nature and all of that up there. Now, you can still lay by the pool, and there are warmer days, but you will go with layers and heavy coats, and you will be in the snow. And the Alaskan season is May to September, but during that season, it's snow and it's cold. So.
Can you fish? Do anything like that?
Oh, yeah. There are fishing and crabbing excursions. You can take a helicopter and go up on the glaciers. You can do a dog sledding excursion.
Wow.
You can ride the White Pass train up into the mountains. Beautiful. I mean, stuff that we don't see here in Texas.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're excited. We're
That's
super
cool.
excited.
When are you going on that?
We're going in late June. We're taking a big group. Kind of started with our family, and just clients have kind of jumped on, and so it's going to be a blast.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So this is from Chris. Y'all both know Chris. What's up? Good
Morning,
Chris.
Chris.
Morning, Chris.
He said, what's different from Royal Caribbean in Carnival? Like, what's the difference? Is there?
There can be a difference, and it can come down to ship, but there are some people that feel Carnival's a little bit more party and fun, kind of a higher atmosphere, more music, more dancing, and Carnival and Royal can be a little bit more subdued. It can be a little bit more for the older crowd who want just kind of a more quiet, laid-back experience. The quality of the food, the level of service is fairly similar. On occasion, I have a client that has an opinion that the Royal Caribbean experience is just a millimeter better. But my family kind of feels like they're pretty equal. And there are just different things that can appeal to a client when they're looking for their vacation on whether I'll steer them to Royal Caribbean or Carnival.
So I have some news that just came in. Apparently, it's the 25th wedding anniversary in late June for the Alaska cruise.
It is. It is.
25 years. So is that your 25th year wedding anniversary?
It's Joshua and I's 25th anniversary.
You've been
Hi,
married for
honey. He
25
must be
years?
watching. Yeah. Here we are. We've done it.
That's a long time.
Yeah, that was kind of what started this. Is we wanted to go to Alaska this year, and then we're like, hey, it's our 25th anniversary. That sounds like a good reason to go.
Yeah. For milestones in marriage or birthdays, that's a good way to treat yourself with a cruise, something like this.
Yeah.
Those memories, I'm guessing it's pretty memorable. My trip just like on the ship to film was memorable. I can't imagine if the ship actually went out in the water.
Oh, honey, we really need to take you on a cruise.
Can you imagine?
It's pretty awesome. It's when you get out of Galveston, when you're sailing from here, when you get out of Galveston and you get into where the water is actually blue.
Yeah.
I know you've seen my pictures on Facebook. It's amazing. There's nothing around, sunny and the amazing blue water.
Yes.
There's nothing like it.
Okay, that brings me to my next question because I have seen your pictures on Facebook while you're on the cruise.
Huh?
What kind of internet are we dealing with out there?
So it's much better than it was a couple of years ago.
Really?
Yeah, a couple of years ago, it was really expensive and really spotty. And we probably couldn't upload a picture very often. Like, it couldn't handle that. Mm-hmm. But now both for out of Galveston, Royal Caribbean, and Carnival have got their technology is much updated. Probably in the last 2 years has been pretty solid. And so you can purchase an internet plan. It is extra. You can have...
Worth it.
For the most part, yes. I mean, I always purchase it because I stay connected to my clients. As much as I'm on a vacation kind of going to relax, my clients can reach me if they need me. So I always purchase it, but you can purchase different levels of packages for just like some social media access or full streaming, whatever.
So you can stream like movies, Netflix, if you
now you can.
purchase
Yeah,
up to
that's
it?
kind of new.
That's awesome.
It's kind of, yeah. I mean, if that's what your downtime is, you totally should do it. Like if you just want to lay there and chill and watch a movie, you totally should do it. But yeah, so the internet access is great. So now we can upload pictures really easily.
Yeah.
The bandwidth is there.
Yeah. Well, that's what I saw. There was like multiple pictures, and I'm thinking like, I wonder what the package is because I'm not going to say any internet service providers, but like you think of them and they're like with speeds up to 3 megabytes or 20 megabytes a second, and then you get like a gig. Oh, I'm working with fiber or cable or something like that. But like I know on the ship, I'm guessing you're using like satellite.
It's satellite, yeah. So you're not using like your cell phone provider internet. The first thing I tell my clients, put your phone in airplane mode because if not, you'll come back to a scary. Well, there is some reception out there, but you'll get a scary, scary bill from your cell phone provider. So you get an airplane mode and you hop on the ship Wi-Fi, and it is satellite internet.
Okay.
So
cool.
Yep.
So let's see. We can go back on the FM now, and we can remind everybody. And I can do that. So what's the phone number? So hey, can you post your phone number for that you gave? What is it?
281
281
967
967
88
8894.
94.
And I hope everybody wrote that down as well.
Well, it's at the top of my webpage if you need it.
Here we go. So it's posted right there.
Thank you.
There you go. Yeah, 281-967-8894. You can give a call. Can you also text that number?
Yes, it receives text also.
Okay. Yeah, call, text.
Yep.
There's the Facebook link as well. Your Vacation Edge, facebook.com/Your Vacation Edge. You can also go to yourvacationedge.com, and I'm sure like email, the phone number's probably listed there.
All of the phone numbers for my team are on there. I've got 2 associates that work for me, so you can reach somebody all the time. And emails are on there, so you can't not find us.
Yes, it's easy.
Yep.
It's easy. All right, here we go. Gonna make the switch. The flip. Good morning. This is KHEA Radio.com 99.5 FM. It's 9:46 on a Thursday. Feels like a Friday, but it's not. It's Thursday, January 9th.
I wish.
Friday means vacation time. That's what I'm thinking. I don't have vacation
I was
time.
gonna say, are you going on vacation?
I'm not. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to my house.
You need to book a cruise.
I know.
So here's the deal. So my wife's pregnant. She's due in March. I feel like if I did plan a cruise, it'd have to be like December, which is a possibility, right? There's cruises that go all over in December.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, we take a baby on a cruise.
So the baby has to be at least 6 months old to cruise.
Okay.
And then you have to kind of want to take the baby on the cruise.
July, August,
You're almost
So September.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
September, depending on, when he comes. So
Yes.
that's cool.
It's a boy.
It's a boy.
Oh, congratulations.
How
Yes.
exciting.
Yeah, we're excited. So it's going to be, we have a doctor's appointment this afternoon, and it's getting, like my wife was like, there's 9 weeks left or something like that. I'm like, oh my gosh. It sounds like it's not a long time.
No,
like,
it'll be here before you know it.
Life is changing forever.
Yes, it is.
And
Yep.
it's coming quick.
It's now man-on-man defense for you guys.
It is. She wants more.
Okay.
How many kids do you have?
3.
You have 3
Yep.
kids? Okay.
And when you do 3, now it moves to zone defense. Because there's no longer one adult for each child.
Yeah. But is there one kid that's like the responsible one who's like going to team up and like help you as the parents and be like, that's right, Johnny.
So our oldest was very helpful
Okay.
with the baby. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
she was very helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My 2-year-old says she's going to help change diapers, but she's
She
2.
can do little stuff, like go get the diaper. Tell her to go get the diaper out of the drawer. You can let her help be helpful. She won't be terribly useful, but she'll feel included.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's some good ideas here.
Yeah.
I'm planning. I should be writing
Go
this
get
down.
mommy the pacifier. Go get mommy the diaper.
Yeah. So the baby has to at least be 6 months old.
Yeah, to go on a cruise.
So plan accordingly.
Plan accordingly.
Here's a comment. This is from Josh. He said, "Guardy should ring in the new year with us at sea." Is that a thing?
Well, yes. So we have kind of ended up creating a thing. So
Okay.
This last week when we were on our cruise was our second New Year's Eve cruise. And we've decided to make it a thing. So we have now actually booked our next 2 New Year's cruises.
Wow.
And we're taking groups.
Okay.
So, yes, you should join us. It was a blast. Excuse me. Royal Caribbean does a fantastic New Year's Eve party. And so we had so much fun. You probably saw the pictures. We got some VIP seats to the celebration with our group. And we just had so much fun all night with partying and the music and the entertainment that they had. So y'all should come. We're going on the Adventure of the Seas on Royal Caribbean the end of this year, which will be a new ship to Galveston. The current Enchantment of the Seas that is here is going to leave, and Adventure is going to replace it. And the reason why that's cool is Adventure is a larger ship, but it's going to run the short itineraries for Royal Caribbean. So the ship that you got on was the smaller ship as well. And it did the short itineraries. Now the Adventure is going to come and it's larger. It's got the ice skating rink and it's got the flow rider. And so we're really excited that our clients that choose the short itineraries will have kind of more features on the boat to enjoy.
What's the flow rider?
It's like a surf simulator.
Ah, yes.
Yes. So
Stacy, have you done that?
No.
Would you try it?
Sure.
Yeah,
Why
she
not?
would. She would. It's super entertainment value. We love to sit back there and just watch people try.
There's things I know I will 100% not be good at, but
But you should try.
yeah, I guess you should try. Just like get out of your comfort zone.
There are people that get out there and they like can't even get on their 2 feet, but bless them, they try. And then there are people that get on there and like rock it. My middle son is super good at it, so he gets out there and does it.
Do your kids look forward to every cruise?
I think so.
Yeah.
They at least tell us they do.
So you have a daughter in college.
Mm-hmm.
You have a son. How old is your youngest son?
The youngest son is 12, and then I've got a middle son, and he's in college also.
Okay, so he's in college as well.
Mm-hmm.
Do they get to go on most of the cruises, or like, hey, when are we going? I'm coming back from college, or are they kind of at the point where they're like, oh, they're going on the cruise. I don't want to hang out with the fam.
No, they like to go. I think
would imagine.
I mean, I don't know. They can comment and let me know, and that might change our plans. But
Oh, really? Like, then you are not going.
Yeah. No, they like to go. And like I said, we just took all 3 kids, and we had a blast with all of them, and they like cruising. They're still in it.
Yeah. So 1 year for Thanksgiving, my parents went on a cruise. My sister went. Maybe some other people went. I can't remember if I didn't get invited or I couldn't pay for it or what happened.
Yeah.
But that was a terrible Thanksgiving.
Aw.
I got locked out of my house, and everybody else, like my roommates,
This sounds like
with their
Guardy's
family.
Home Alone.
It's pretty much what happened. I got locked out of my house, and so everybody's like with their family, like my friends and roommates or whoever, and so they all were all like home, and I was living in Houston, like downtown. So my car's there. I'm literally locked out, and I remember like sitting up against the back of the door, just like, what do I do? My parents are on a cruise.
Oh, dang.
It's like Thanksgiving, is tomorrow or the night, or I can't remember. I don't even know what I did. I think I didn't sleep there, but I don't know. I couldn't get in. Somebody finally came home, and at least I got in. But yeah, that was a really tough one.
Aw.
I should have went on the cruise. I don't know.
You
I
should've went on the
probably
cruise.
was like, I don't want to go on a cruise. That's probably what it was.
Well,
But
you should go on a cruise.
yeah, my parents they had fun though. I saw the pictures.
We love cruising at Thanksgiving.
Oh man, do they do like the whole turkey thing?
They do, and that's kind of why we love it, because no stress. Like you're on
Yeah.
vacation and then you just show up to dinner that night and the chef has cooked this amazing turkey dinner and then you're like in Jamaica or something. So
Yeah.
it's pretty amazing.
I'm sure there's the desserts like the pumpkin pie. and
Yeah,
all
they
that
do the
stuff, too.
classics and then they add some other amazing stuff too. So yeah, pumpkin pie, apple pie. Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Sounds good. Is there anything else we'd like to share? Anything else that we didn't touch on for, like, I know right now is the time to plan. It's like a busy season for the year because the summer's coming up and everything else, right?
So right now, this is typical. This time of year is our busy season. I think people turn the calendar to the new year and they look ahead and they have all their vacation times available from work, right? Because it resets at the first of the year. And, we need to book vacations out for the year. So right now I'm hopping. So is my team, because we just are getting inquiry after inquiry of, hey, help us plan this. Hey, help us plan that. So it is our busy time, but happy day. We love it. We can, and we don't only just plan cruises. So we're a full service travel agency. We plan trips to all inclusives. We plan trips to Europe. We'll send you anywhere you can kind of come up with an idea. I had a family call me yesterday and they want a Bahamas trip for graduation. That's a popular thing too. So their son is graduating and they want to go to the Bahamas. So I'm working on some quote options for them. For that. Yeah.
Can you remind us what is the difference, or if there is a benefit working with a travel agent with cruise planners opposed to trying to book a vacation to Spain by yourself, or, calling up cruise lines and just talking to the random person who picks up the phone?
Sure, absolutely. So one of the things is it's a one-stop phone call. You just said calling up all the cruise lines. So if you want to go on a cruise, I can offer you options on every cruise line. Instead of you having to call Carnival, then call Royal Caribbean, then call Norwegian and see what they've got. You give me a budget, you give me a timeline, and I can present you all of those options. So that's one nice thing. Also, it's the personalized service. Just having to knowing who's on the other end of the phone call. Stacy is my client, so when she calls me up, hey, Karen, the family and I want to go here. I say, great. I know that's the four of you. I know that you like this type of vacation or this type of room, and I can take care of the clients, and they don't have to go through that repeat every time. If you call an 800 number, you're repeating yourself. They don't know who you are. They're not invested in who you are. And it's also that my clients know who to go to if they have an issue. It's a quick call. Karen, here's a hiccup. And I say, I got you.
The biggest misconception, I think, too, is that there's a cost to the client. And there is none. So you get all this personalized service for free.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So pretty much what's happening, if I understand correctly, is like the cruise line is like, hey, please book them with us, And so you're like, okay, Royal Caribbean, what kind of rates can we get for them? And so you're kind of, that person
negotiating for them.
Yes. For them.
Yeah. So for rate wise, cost wise, my cost that I offer my clients is never more than like what they would see on the website of Royal Caribbean or something. And sometimes it's less, and it can be considerably less, because I do have some group buying power or some perks I can ask for based on my status. I'm one of the top sellers for a couple of the cruise lines in the state, the country. So I kind of have some perks I can pull from. So that's another benefit too. If you just call up an 800 number, hop on a website, that's not at your fingertips.
Yeah, don't ask for a free cruise if you call them up. They're just going to bounce you around. And if they do give it to you, write that person's name down and direct contact.
Yeah,
so
good luck getting back to them.
Can I speak to? Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, it's not going to happen. But this is KHEA Radio. Again, if you feel like reaching out to cruise planners, you can give them a call or a text, 281-967-8894, 281-967-8894. Stacy, did you enjoy yourself on air today? You did great.
Thanks. It was okay. It was weird.
What do you mean okay? I feel like it was great, right?
Sure.
Would you ever come back?
If I had something to talk about, sure.
Okay.
I'll bring her back.
All right. We'll find something to talk about.
I can come back after my 50th birthday cruise.
Yeah, she can share about her cruise.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, that's not till 2021. That's a big group of us as well.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a long time.
Mm-hmm. But you get options to pay out over time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it makes it easier.
Her group is enjoying that, the payment plan.
You're cruising in April.
Yes.
And then you got the next cruise already planned, and probably going to squeeze one in before that, too.
I'd like to.
I hope.
I'd like to. They try all the time.
We do.
All the time.
All right. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. Y'all be blessed today. All right, Facebook, be good. Again, share this video out. If you have any questions, I know that Karen and the team will go back and ask and or answer those questions for you guys. And, let me know if you have any questions or reach out to me, and I'll get you in contact. All right, bye.